What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, a little bit of a different setting, as you can see. But in today's video, what I want to talk to you guys about is I posted a TikTok, a short form version of what I'm about to tell you, the value I'm about to give you in this video, and it got around 245,000 views. So I figured the people found value in that video, so I figured I would come on here and make a long form video about what I'm about to tell you, right? And the topic of that video was basically how to become unrecognizable so that you can become the person that's going to achieve whatever goal, result you're trying to accomplish, right? Whether that's business, health, wealth, relationship, whatever it may be, right? And in that video, really what I said is all you have to do is just disappear, all right? Now, trust me, all you have to do to become unrecognizable is just disappear, right? And the thing I pointed out is that we're halfway through 2022, all right? 2023 is 6 months away, but 6 months already went by in 2022, right? And I remember people, when 2022 was the new year, everybody was saying new year, new me, new this, new that. And I remember also when it was 2021 and 2022 was just 6 months away, right? Nothing changed. It's just another kind of quote unquote year. Time is still going forward. And like I always say, time is always going to be moving forward, whether you move with it or not. All right. That's never going to change. Right. So if you want to become unrecognizable and become the person you know you have to be in order to achieve whatever goal you have accomplished, you just need to disappear. Right. You have to delete the apps that you don't use. All right. Remove the toxic people in your life. All right. Stop the bad habits. All right. The behavioral patterns, the thought patterns, the habitual behaviors that hold you back, right? That you know are holding you back. All right. Do not live in a false reality. Do not start, falling for the false lies that we tell ourselves in order to make ourselves feel good because we are not where we want to be. All right. And the biggest thing is you have to gain self-awareness, right? If there are two things I want you to take away from this video, it is this. Number one, you must gain self-awareness around your thoughts and your beliefs, how they influence your actions, and how your actions create the result that you have, right? Key number one is self-awareness. And key number two is that you have to claim full responsibility for your actions, your choices, and the results that they have put you in. All right? Because if you don't do that, you're going to be living in this false reality of telling yourself you will do it, you will do XYZ, but you never come around to doing it, or you say you're going to change tomorrow, but tomorrow comes and you relive the same yesterday, and that is how you never actually achieve the desired result that you set out to accomplish, right? Now, the reason I want to talk to you about this, guys, is because I remember being in a constant loop, right? Little story. In a constant loop of, having this goal that I want to accomplish, having this desired outcome, right? That I want to create, right? This kind of end goal, right? Or this end result. And I remember, telling myself that I'm going to do this, going to do that, writing it all out, being so motivated, so disciplined, so focused, XYZ, right? But then all of a sudden, I almost look back and I'm like, 3 months went by and I have not really made any steps towards my goal. I have not achieved my goal clearly, and 3 months have went by, and you think to yourself, where did that time go? And what did I have to do during that time to let it go so much, right? And not actually be where I wanted to be, right? What did I actually do every day that took up so much of my time that I'm not even there? And that is the reality that most of us live in, all right? Unfortunately, right? Because a lot of us are victims to our own self-sabotage, right? We have a saboteur inside of us, right? The evil, the dark side of us, right? The sabotaging nature of human beings is what holds them back. And that is the biggest irony in everything, I believe, right? That we have such great potential, and wanting and reasoning to achieve, or create this kind of certain life, achieve a desired result. But on the flip side, the irony is that we are very, very, very good at sabotaging ourselves in order to not accomplish that. All right. So you just have to disappear. Just disappear. Right? Because when I disappeared, that's when I experienced the most growth. Right? Cut out the toxic people. Learn how to say no. Okay. Become self-aware of things like your screen time. All right. Become self-aware of how you are consuming things. All right. How do you consume content? Most of us have a problem with overconsumption. We consume too many things, right? And we don't do many things, right? So that is where your self-awareness comes in, because once you're able to become self-aware of your thoughts and your actions, which create the result that you're in, which clearly the result you're in is not where you want it to be, right? Things have to change. But once you become self-aware, that's when you can actually gain control, right? Because when you're not self-aware, you live in this subconscious, habitual pattern that really is at your mercy of your subconscious, your thoughts and your beliefs that keep you reliving the same day, right? Because Jim Rohn said, in order for there to be change, there must be change. If you want to experience change, you must change. If you want your desired result to change, you must change. If you want a certain result in your business, things need to change. You won't reach 10K a month, 50K a month, 100K a month doing the same things, right? It's like going to the gym. You won't achieve a certain physique by doing the same things, all right? You must change things, right? It's so simple it hurts, but that's the truth, right? So if I could give you kind of 4 things you have to do in order to become unrecognizable, to help you on your journey of becoming unrecognizable, right? So don't wait till New Year's 2023. Start today, so that when New Year's comes, you're 6 months ahead of everybody else who waited until the new year, all right? Is number 1, you must gain and seek clarity in what you're trying to accomplish on a personal level within your business, all right? Gain clarity on where you're going and gain clarity on the process that's going to get you there, right? The first thing is you have to know where you're going. The second thing is you have to know how you're going to get there, right? That's number 1. Gain clarity. Number 2, right? After you gain clarity, you must generate and build self-awareness, all right? And I actually made a video about this a long time ago, but the way you build self-awareness is to almost follow yourself, all right, throughout the day as if you're playing a video game. And think about it as if you're a third person viewing you, all right? And what you could do is every 20 minutes, 30 minutes, every hour, catch yourself and take a moment to pause and think of what happened in the past hour, what it caused, and almost become self-aware of the thoughts that come into your mind and the thoughts when they fly in your mind, get out of your mind, and how you react to things, how quickly you scroll through social media, how easy it is for you to get distracted, how easy it is for you to open up a new tab to kind of get yourself focused on something else, right? The irony is, many people ask me, how can you become focused, or how do you get better focused? And I tell them it's not about being more focused, it's about mitigating the distractions that keep you not focused. All right, so think about the opposite to many things. That's number 1. Number 2. Number 3, all right, set up an actual roadmap, a plan of what you're trying to do. All right, so when it comes to business, reverse engineer the process, right? And that goes back to gaining clarity. But if you're trying to grow a business to 10K, right, 50K, 100K, whatever the goal may be, in whatever goal, reverse engineer the process to the simplest point of day-to-day actions, hourly actions, daily actions, weekly actions, and where you're actually trying to achieve, right? So you could keep yourself on track, okay? And number 4, right, there's obviously many things that you could do, but number 4, and probably one of the biggest things that you're going to have to do in order to become unrecognizable and actually transcend yourself, transcend your identity, become the person you know you have to be in order to achieve certain results, is actually be true to yourself. Actually be true to yourself. All right? If you're here to create the desired life you want to have, you're doing this obviously for many reasons, but at the end of the day, you're doing it for you. You're doing it for yourself. So be nice to yourself. Be truthful with yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't allow yourself to live in a false reality that will not serve you, of telling yourself you will create this XYZ outcome, but then you never do. All right? So be true to yourself. Be nice to your future self. Think about it this way, right? within the next 6 months, would I want my life to be harder, more repetitive? Would I want to be in another despairing situation? Do I like the current state that I'm in? Right? Do I want to make it harder for myself? Do I want to waste another 6 months of my life? Okay. Do I want to, make things harder for myself financially? Right? Do I want to be left behind? Or do I want to put myself in a position where I'm able to, let's say, have that financial freedom, have that time freedom, have the location freedom, have the accessibility and the possibility to actually do the things I want to do whenever I want to do them, and have control over my actions, have control over the inputs and the outputs of my life, right? So the last thing you have to do is actually be true to yourself. That is the hardest thing people need to kind of understand, because that's the reason you're not where you are, because you're not being true to yourself. Quite frankly, you're just simply not being true to yourself. And that is what causes false and fake realities that keep you in existence, but you're never going to create the actual reality that you desire. All right. So if you want to become unrecognizable within the next 6 months, if you want to actually, keyword, actually achieve the goals that you set out for yourself, if you actually want to be at that desired state that you set out for yourself, then quite frankly, do this for yourself. Just disappear. All right. For the next 6 months, disappear. The people who will fall off, who don't understand, all right, that shows you enough. Those who are there and will help you along your journey, that shows you enough. And if there's one biggest takeaway that you will get, is during your time of quote unquote disappearance, all right, cut out the social media, stop looking at what other people are doing, stop comparing yourself to others, stop thinking in terms of, oh, but this, but that. Just do and move forward, because time moves forward continuously, forever. It does not stop. All right. But the biggest thing you will take away is actually the self-awareness you will gain around you, your worldview, your beliefs, how you truly are, right? Because many of us live kind of, our life, but on a very shallow surface, right? Very two-dimensional, very two-dimensional. You need to live your life in all dimensions, right? Within all realities, right? Be a transcended being that actually has self-awareness of what they're actually doing and is actually able to control their thoughts, beliefs, and put energy and action forward into actually creating something that you're trying to do, right? So I hope you guys found value in this video. I hope this video resonated, and I want you to come back within 6 months back to this video and comment down below if you disappearing, but actually being true to yourself, if your disappearance for yourself, right, allowed you to become unrecognizable and actually achieve the goals that you set out for. All right. So like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, please, with somebody you believe might find value in this. And I will see you guys in the next one.